Hey everybody, thanks for tuning in to WCS Paddle Sports TV. We just got back from Oklahoma City demoing the 2019 Hobie Outback. There are a lot of questions out there about this boat because this is the first time in a really long time that we've seen basically a complete redesign. So what we're going to do is we're going to cover some of those features that you've already seen from Hobie, some features you may not have seen yet, and then we've got a nice little video of some on-the-water testing with a speed test and a stability test. So hopefully this will answer most of your questions. Hope you guys enjoy the video. The thing I'm probably most excited about on the new Outback is the H-rails already being included. This is a huge upgrade that I've done really frequently on the older boats, and having it already built in, especially in such a flush way, is a huge deal. On top of that, we've got these H-tracks on the side, and you've kind of got an H-track built into the H-rail, so there's really unlimited mounting options here. If you look alongside of the H-tracks, you'll see all these little plastics attached to bungees. Those actually mount into the H-rail to make it easier for you to secure your gear. It's just another really cool little feature they've added to this boat. Moving to the rear storage, you'll see we've got more H-tracks. On top of that, we've got so much more space than you used to have on the previous model, even more space than you've got on the back of the Compass. You really can fit a ton of gear back here behind your seat. If you look back here, you'll see this black bungee running front to back. This can be replaced with another H-rail, so this gives you a chance to add 2 more H-rails behind your seat if you want to mount lights and things like that behind you, or more rod holders. On the back of the boat, we've got the new rudder, which is more the Pro Angler Compass style, as well as the H-rail for a handle, once again giving you an option to mount more things on the back of the boat. And to control that rudder, we've now got dual flush steering. This is way smoother than the twist and stow on the old Outbacks were, so this is a huge upgrade. Now, instead of having to deal with one up and one down line, you've just got that single rudder line that locks into the cleat when you want to pull it up, and then when you want to release it, you just drop that back out of the cleat to deploy it again. Now, on the left-hand side, you've got a similar control that's for your Guardian transducer plate. One of the really big changes this year was the hatch in the cockpit. Instead of having to upgrade your Outback to a rectangular hatch, it comes standard now. Instead of being horizontal like the one in the Pro Angler, this one's vertical. It's custom made for this Outback. You've got a bottle opener on the inside, a nice little pocket there. On top of that, it comes with the rectangular hatch bucket that you would normally get as an upgrade, and this one actually has a couple of tabs to make it really easy for you to get it in and out. Just a cool little upgrade there for the bucket itself. Really cool thing about this is that they use the deck mat to make sure that the hatch is flush, so it makes it really easy to stand there. You don't have to worry about your feet kind of sitting crooked. Moving on to the seat, we got the Vantage CTW just updated a little bit, made it a little bit wider to be a little more comfortable. If you're trying to figure out where your lift and grab handles are, they're just sitting right here under the seat, kind of tucked away. On the bow, you've got your front hatch. It's actually a little bit smaller than the old hatch just to kind of fit the mold of the boat smoothly. Even the cup holder has been upgraded this year, so if you've got a skinny bottle, it'll work, and if you've got a big Yeti cup, it'll still fit. So now that we've looked over the features, let's move on to the on-the-water demo. Alright, so as you saw there, pretty quick, 6.5 miles an hour or so, which if you've seen our previous speed test with Outback where we kind of put it up against the compass, it's about what we were doing there. The conditions actually were pretty similar in Oklahoma City, so really windy, kind of choppy. It's pretty similar to, you know, when I took the Outback 2018 model out on the Columbia a few months ago, pretty windy, choppy day. So, you know, it's not a foolproof test. They weren't done side by side in the exact same place, but the performance was really similar. Still a really maneuverable boat, still pretty quick, accelerates really fast. Only thing I might say is it is a little bit of a wet ride in choppy conditions. You know, it makes a little bit of spray, but you know, if you're going out kayaking in tough conditions, you're almost always going to get a little bit wet. Super stable boat, so I know it looked kind of weird on the video when I was coming back in. I was kind of like moving my legs back and forth. I was literally leaning my entire body weight on one side and doing like the thing you're not supposed to do if you lean all the way to one side is hold the handle on the other side. It's like almost a guaranteed way to flip the boat, but that's what I was doing, is holding one side, leaning really far, holding the other side, leaning really far, and still, you know, the secondary stability on this boat is really solid, so I just kept going for it, and it didn't feel like it was even thinking about starting to tip over. And then standing was super easy, easier even than the compasses to stand up in. So overall, really impressive boat. Once again, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks again for tuning in. If you enjoyed it, please give us a like and subscribe. If you've got any more questions about the Outback, leave us a comment below or shoot us an email at kayaks@westcoastsailing.net. And if you want to demo one of these things and you're in the Portland area, shoot us an email. We'll have one in pretty soon. Thanks again for tuning in. Hope you guys have a great day. We'll see you on the water.